If you knew you would not fail, what would you start today? Think about that for a moment. Not when you have more money, not when everything is perfect, today. If failure was not an option, what would you finally give yourself permission to pursue? I think this question reveals something very important because most of us already know what we want. We've just buried it. Life happens, disappointment happens. People tell us what's realistic and what's not. And little by little, that dream of ours gets pushed to the background. Many of us aren't actually afraid of the work that it takes to accomplish our dreams. We're afraid of failing. We're afraid of looking foolish. We're afraid of what people might say if it doesn't work out. So instead of risking failure, we convince ourselves that that dream isn't there anymore. But deep down, that dream is still there. That business, that book, that degree, that move, that relationship, that creative project, that calling that you have, that dream that's been burning inside you is still waiting for you. You know, there was a time when launching this podcast felt scary to me. And sometimes it still does because I feel like I don't know what I'm doing half the time. I could have waited until I felt more confident. I could have waited until everything was perfect. I could have waited until I've done so many hours, months, and years of research and knew exactly what I was doing. But if I would have waited until I was ready, this podcast wouldn't exist today, and you wouldn't be listening to me right now. Sometimes the difference between the life that we want and the life that we have now is the willingness to move forward, to begin before we're ready. Now, here's the truth. Failure is part of the process. It's inevitable. Every successful person has failed, and they've probably failed more times than they've won. But the difference is that they didn't allow their failure to be their final chapter. They kept moving forward step by step. So here's your challenge for the week. Ask yourself, if I knew I couldn't fail, what would I start today? Write down the first answer that comes to mind. Don't overthink it. Then identify one small action you can take this week to start moving toward that dream. Send the email, make the phone call, buy the domain name, sign up for the class. Just take the first step. Your dream may be buried, but it's not dead. Maybe today is a day that you start breathing life back into it. I believe in you. You can accomplish your dreams. Just take it step by step.